Hello, friends of the symposium. I'm here with Dr. Christian Greer, postdoctoral researcher at Harvard University. So, how are you finding this conference, Christian? How are you finding the European conference?
It's fantastic, and I have to say what makes it all the nicer is all these scholars of esotericism. I think we've really made it. I mean, it used to be 1 or 2 panels. Now there was a whole day. Plus, you see esotericism mentioned throughout the conference, so I feel totally at home.
Yeah, we are conquering the world. Yeah, not quite, but I'm just over-enthusiastic about it. And also, the esotericism panels were so well attended, so yeah, it's quite a plus.
Yeah.
And also, you delivered a fantastic paper.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
And I was the chair of your panel.
Yes, you made it fantastic, I think.
And hopefully, I did a good job, and I didn't, do anything.
No, it was perfect. I think everyone had a great time, a lot of lively discussion, and I feel like a lot of points were exchanged instead of just a one-way communication. I feel like a lot of people were present, which is the whole point of a conference. I think we've been alone for so long. There's going to be effects to that, and I think this was such a nice reintroduction for all of us to what it is we study and why we like studying.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And can you tell the friends of the symposium what it is that you study? Because it's something very interesting.
Yes, hi friends of the symposium. My research, I'm a scholar of esotericism, and my research pertains to the way in which psychedelic substances have shaped the way in which esoteric ideation is formed from, we'll say, 1901 to present. So I say, I study psychedelics, but to be more accurate, I study the way in which psychedelics have transmuted, if I can use an esoteric term, transmuted some of the ideas that are studied as a culture. So for example, I remember I did some of my earliest work on chaos magic. Chaos magic, of course, is a fascinating strain of British occultism that would come to America. And of course, it's possible to study it as an advancement or as a development within ritual magic. However, you could also approach it in terms of its relationship to punk. You could approach it in terms of its relationship to fanzine culture, or in terms of its relationship to politics. So, yes, my idea is I happen to study these currents in their relationship to psychedelics, and chaos magic represents one of the premier domains for the study of psychedelic culture. But it's not alone. Of course, we also have eco-enchantment, so environmental religions. There's a large place for psychedelics there. Paganism. Actually, I would like to ask you, have you been able to suss out the influence of psychedelic substances like LSD or psilocybin or cannabis within the pagan world? Or
Actually, I've never studied that specifically. And in the kind of shamanism that I have studied so far, it wasn't really a prevalent aspect. But I get asked that a lot, so I need to get better informed.
Me too. So we will inform each other once we find out.
Yeah, definitely. I will definitely interview you for the YouTube channel. I'm sure that now my audience will also be happy to see more of you.
Great. Well, I'm on Instagram as Angel Headed Hipsters Archive. So ping me if you want to learn more about Discordianism or Church of the Subgenius or these chaos cults. I look forward to seeing you.
Bye, guys. And wait for more from this guy, because there's gonna be. Bye.